Hi, I'm Dave. Welcome to the channel. This week, I'm going to take you for a tour of my track. Welcome to Mundon Park. Travis, that Slotcarguy guy, has been pestering people for a while to do guided tours of their tracks, so I thought I'd be a good student and hand in my homework. As you can probably see, it's a Carrera Digital track, and the board it's on is 14 feet by 5 feet 3, or 4.25 metres by 1.6 metres. The two-level track gives me just under 17.5 metres or 57 feet of racing track, and the lap record is 5.838 seconds. It's held by my Revo Slot Alpha, which is a car that seems to have just been designed for this track. I've done very little tuning to it, and it's way faster than everything else around here. Looking at the layout, the first thing I'm going to do is take the top deck off so that it's easier to see everything. The second thing I'm going to do is put a shout out to Philip at softyroyale.de, which is a free to use utility website for designing Carrera tracks. If you're thinking of designing a Carrera track, it is an essential tool in my opinion. Track scenery is still very much in the early stages. I plan to split the track into 3 sections. The top deck is going to be a temporary street city racing circuit, lots of crash barriers and concrete walls and the like. The section underneath that is the urban jungle, lots of street art and urban decay and a car park full of car heads causing trouble. And the front section will be much more traditional racetrack scenery. A lap of Mundon Park takes you down the main straight into turn 1, which is radius 2 corners, under the bridge and into the urban jungle. You can see I've started to put some street art in here. I'm creating this with Photoshop, printing it out and literally sticking it onto the plywood. Over the top, and there's then a standard straight and then a kicker turn 2, which does tend to make the cars fishtail down the main underneath back straight. There's some people stopping the fun in the car park. And then up the incline to the top level, which as I say is going to be street circuit style. Into the first 180 degree turn, that's radius 1 bends, and then there's the first of the 2 time checks. This is a slight incline up to an S bend that's radius 2s and radius 3s, and then that goes back down the hill. The incline change is only a couple of inches, but it does allow better visibility underneath when we get to the next section. At the end here, at the bottom of the hill, is another 180 degrees made with radius 1s. And then another time check. This is quite a tricky corner because as you're coming downhill, that hairpin comes off gradient, so you need to judge it just right. And then down back to the normal bottom level, and this is where that extra height helps, under this bridge where we go back into the urban jungle, and this is a reverse radius 2s and radius 3s S bend of the one above it. And then back round through the final corner, which is a mirror image of the first pair of corners with a kicker, and back onto the main straight. And that's my tour of Mundon Park circuit. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. If you like this video, there is a button specifically for that. If you've got a comment about my track, and I'm sure some of you have, please leave a comment below. Press subscribe if you'd like YouTube to tell you the next time I post a video. And as always, check out these other great slot car channels.